Welcome to the NJ Raider Nation show. Today we're going to be talking about the Raiders versus Jets, the final play. For some reason it's been getting a little controversy around the NFL this week. I don't see it, and I'm going to explain why it's a bunch of bogus. But let's just get right into it, okay? I'm tired of seeing people make the excuse for the Jets losing in the last couple seconds to the Raiders due to purposely letting the Raiders win by letting them score on that Hail Mary because they're tanking the season. That's a bunch of bull crap. But getting right to the point, I have 5 pieces of evidence to support that that's not the case, and the Jets just blew the game. Starting with number 1. People are saying that the play call to go cover 0 blitz was ridiculous, and that just shows the Jets did that on purpose to blow the game. Do you know how much else needs to go perfect for a Hail Mary to work, regardless of the play call on the defensive side? Yeah, one-on-one down the side, is 50-50. It gives the receiver a better chance of making a play. But how about the 8 guys running full speed at Carr trying to disturb the pass or get a sack and end the game? Every play has its pros and cons, and if this play worked out, we wouldn't be sitting here. Rather, we'd all be praising Greg Williams for calling the risky play and having it work out. It's just an outside-the-box way of preventing the Hail Mary. And Gruden and Raider Nation are annoyed at people discrediting the Raiders' effort on the play because it was a hell of an effort to make that play work because they had 8 guys rushing Carr. And Waller and Richard picked up some big blocks, and Carr got it out in time, and it was a great play. It was a perfectly executed play on the Raiders side of the ball, and they're not getting credit because this stupid theory that the Jets blew the game and called that play on purpose and wanted to lose. I mean, it's just pathetic. Here's Gruden talking about it.
Hey, John, Terry McDonald. It almost seems to be a perception that last play was a layup, given the way that you were defended. Just from your perspective, how many things had to go right for you guys to do things right to get that touchdown?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are, what about that call that the Jets made? What about the pickup that Darren Waller made on the edge? What about the blitz pickup by Jalen Richard? Are you kidding me? What about the throw under intense fire? And what about the route? That to me was as exciting and as amazing as any call that anybody made, but there was some great execution there. A lot of teams would have quit, I think, in that situation because it looks like it's a dire moment. But it's a credit to these guys. They play hard and they play till the end. And we found a way to win in Carolina. It wasn't pretty. We found a way to win on the last play of the game with instant replay against the Chargers. And we found a way to win against the Jets. And I'm sure it doesn't please, all the people that are analyzing games like I used to, but I could care less.
Number 2, Greg Williams is obsessed with the cover 0 play, simply because he's an egocentric guy who wants all the credit for something if it works out. But that's the catch, if it works out. It didn't on Sunday, so please save the excuses for the crappy call. Listen to Dan Orlovsky talking about it on ESPN.
Throw every snap like this guy.
So Greg Williams is who we're talking about. To be clear, is the defensive coordinator for the Jets, and he is basically the head coach of the defense. Adam Gase has next to nothing to do with it. This has to be said before, RC, we hear about your thoughts on the play. It has to be brought up, if only because it was all over Twitter immediately yesterday. Dan, the Jets are a team that it greatly benefits to lose rather than win. The word tanking was all over this yesterday. Did the Jets tank that play?
No, the Jets did not purposefully tank that play. This is ignorance over malice. I mean, this is what happens when you have an ego. This is what Greg Williams does. I've seen this time and time again with Greg Williams. He does not care the situation. It's a dumb play call, like Rex said, but this is what he's always done. This is 2 years ago, a very similar situation. And if you 4th and 10, if you give up a 15-yard completion, you have a 1-point lead, game's over. It worked this week. I remember watching on television people praising this decision, that he forced the issue, that he wasn't going to let sit back and let the Hail Mary or the chunk play become a completion. It just is an ego thing. This is what Greg Williams always do. Guys, 2011, I was playing for the Colts. We were down playing the Saints. We were down 49-0. 49-0. It's the last play of the game. It's 3rd and 20. He zero blitzed me. Like, that's just what the guy does. He does not care. So everyone's saying this was on purpose. This would be my pushback. On purpose would be something random, right? That's something that stood out that had not been seen before. This was part of their plan. It always has been. It always will be with Greg Williams. Stupid play call, but it's not tanking.
This video of Greg Williams from training camp of last season has been going around on Twitter this week, and I think it's hilarious. They just had it coming. Greg is not a good coach.
Hey, favorite play to call?
Do what?
You have a favorite play?
I can't hear you.
You have a favorite play to call?
Favorite play?
Yeah.
All out cover 0.
There we go.
Number 3, very simply, if the Jets are really trying to tank the rest of this season, they wouldn't have scored 15 points in the 4th quarter to pose a big comeback. What's the point of that? It's much easier to lose a game by not scoring the points you need rather than letting up a Hail Mary in the last 15 seconds. I mean, give me a break. Number 4, this is just a point on why it worked. The cornerback that was matched up with Ruggs on the left side was an undrafted rookie facing the number 1 wide receiver coming out of the 2020 draft. So what does that sound like? Huge mismatch. And you don't think Carr and the Raiders are going to pick up on that? Of course they are. And credit to them, because that's what you got to do to win games, and that's what they did to win on that play. And it's as simple as that. And my last point, the cherry on top, the proof that this wasn't a Jets management decision that trickled down to the head coach and Greg Williams, and they sat there and came up with this play to throw the game in the last 15 seconds. Monday morning comes, and Greg Williams gets the boot. He gets fired. And this shows a lot, but most importantly, it shows that they were not happy with the selfish decision by Greg to choose that play rather than play prevent D. So, one last time, because for Raider fans, this is definitely going to be a play that we will enjoy for a long time. Let's run the tape.
Carr is back in the gun. Everybody head for the end zone.
Jets coming. Carr puts some air under it. Wide open is Ruggs for the touchdown. Miraculous.
Jackpot, baby. Vegas touchdown. Vegas touchdown. Jackpot. And away.
No, he didn't.
Wow. 5 seconds on the clock, and the Raiders hit the winning touchdown pass. Carr to Ruggs on the outside.
We were down to the wire. We knew we needed to play. Coach dialed up the double move, and once I'm coming off the ball, I kind of see that it's there, and I got the DB to flip his hips. And once I look back, it's exactly what you said. It felt like the ball was in there forever, like it just couldn't come down, and I just had to find it and make the play.
Wow, I still don't even know what to say now.
The Raiders win it. Jackpot, baby.